you approach, your content? Like, do you think content creators today have it a little bit more challenging as compared to when you started off? Was it easier back then to say or to ask what you feel?
I think it's still the same. I think earlier also there was reaction. Even today there is so many reactions. I don't think anything has changed. I think the more you grow, the more people have eyeballs on you, the higher like you get more scrutinized. It was always back then in 90s also, it was same today also, just the medium is different. Earlier you would say something, you would get XYZ bashing from so many newspapers. Now you get it on through memes and troll and social media. So I don't think anything has changed.
But it's more pronounced, it's more magnified now.
Anyone who'll get bigger and have more eyeballs will have to go through this. Now, what do they have to say and not say? I can't comment on that because I don't know. I've seen really, really good people saying good things and still getting cancelled. I've seen bad people saying bad things and getting cancelled. So I don't think it has changed. It's as it is. We just need to learn the system and we need to be as it is.
How do you deal with, let's say, feedback or, backlash? Like, what is your way to go about it? Have you faced it? What was your learning from that experience?
So for me, I've faced a lot of backlash, especially when it comes to my work ethic, and because I work a lot and work-life balance, I don't believe in it. So I've faced a lot of backlash in that, right? And I constantly keep getting in. I get so many trolls and abuses as well. I mean, my way of dealing with it is my value system. If my value system and my personality and the way I am is not harming anybody, no matter what you say, I don't care. Because I know that I've not done wrong. The day I've done something wrong, I'll apologize and I'll move forward with it and I'll still put my head down. My simple way is, I didn't start this because of somebody's opinion. I'm not going to stop this because of somebody's opinion. So I'm just going to put my head down and keep working. So I genuinely don't care what other people say. But if they're giving me constructive feedback to improve, I'll definitely pick that up. I make notes every week, read every comment, and then improve on that. So I see that there's a difference between hate and feedback. Yeah. If there's a feedback, I'll improve. If there's a hate, I'll ignore.
You mentioned that there is no strategy per se when you go about curating or creating content, but is there a strategy to understand or deal with something like this, to know when to push and when to hold back in such situations?
During conversation or on social media?
On social media, during conversations, in the wake of any backlash, in the wake of any controversy, in the wake of, some feedback that you're getting from your audience. Like when to push the limits, when to hold back.
For me, the world is very black and white. I am very simple. I don't have these things. For me, I put my head down, I keep working. You'll see when I'm getting hated and people want me to reply and give my opinion on something which is so burning and people want my comment on it, I'll ignore and I'll work. Yeah. When you're complimenting me a lot, you're celebrating me for doing something, I'll put my head down and work. There's no other filter. You can ask my team. When we do the biggest of the biggest podcasts, which are on a dream list, right? Like let's say, I'll give you an insight. Recently, the clip got leaked. We did a conversation with Mahendra Singh Dhoni, okay? Now, that was one of the biggest day because he was on my dream list. Like the day I started, like one day I'll be able to see him and then sitting with him. We did the conversation. We came home. I was like, okay, what's next? Let's start working again. Yeah. So even on my best days, I'm working. So on the worst days, I'm definitely working. There's no other filter.
It's like, it's like the famous Olympic saying that victory and deceit are both two imposters. Treat them equally. That's how you go about life, and that's how you go about your content.
I'll put it in a social media word. Appreciation, compliments, and hate and trolls are exactly the same. You should not get bothered and swayed away by any of them.
That's really cool. Well, having said that, nowadays content creators and influencers are all about views, all about, how much is the reach and how many people have liked, or, it's all about data. In this world that we live in, how do you really create meaningful influence?
By not giving any damn about these things. See, See, we all are humans, right? We connect with people who are like us or who we want to become like. If as a creator or if as somebody who is putting out content there, you can create something which a lot of people can relate with, or a lot of people who aspire to become or read or learn that thing, then you don't need to bother about views, because there are going to be good days, there are going to be bad days. You need to ask yourself question, are you here for 1 month, 1 year, or are you here for 20 years? I'm here for 20 years, 50 years, 60 years. I don't have a strategy for next month mein views kitne aayenge. I don't know. My team doesn't know this. Nobody talks about these things that, hey, views are not there. Can we increase our views? We talk about this is the next goal. Let's reach there. And then the next goal. And then the next goal. We talk about 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now. So that's the way about it. Stop caring about every single day, every single view, every single content to work, because it won't work.
Yeah.
So don't put your head around it.
And then, Raj, how do you go about monetization? Considering, like many of the content creators today are struggling with monetization, and all that we know, yes, creator economy is growing, but there are many brands who are not putting in as much money as they were like 2 or 3 years back. So what are the ways in which, you can organically build business around content?
I disagree with the fact that people are not putting as much money as they used to. I think they're putting way more.
Is it?
The money has started flowing in for small creators, from big creators, for really large celebrities as well. I think the money is really, really flowing. People have realized that now a lot of old ways of marketing are not as effective as the new ways of marketing. So I definitely feel the money is growing. The way to build it is people need to think about, there are 4 ways why brand pays you. Brand either pay you for views and impressions, they pay you or for trust, they pay you for aspiration, or they pay you for education. You need to choose which one are you, and then just consistently deliver that. So if you build your personality around any one of them, people will come to you for that reason, and they'll pay you for that. Now, the problem is, somebody creates an educational content and then expects that they're going to get so many views. Somebody creates very aspirational content and expects that people should learn also. So they are confusing their own personality, and that's why brands don't pay them enough. Because brands also can't decide, what should I pay this person for? Kya karna hai isko? But if you have any 4 of these and you're stuck by it, brands will pay you. There are so many people who will get you 5 views, but their face value is so much, brands still pay them. There are so many celebrities, mega celebrities, you know that they won't get you more than 50,000 views, but you still pay them ballistic amount of money, because the aspiration that they bring on the table is really important for the brand to associate with. So you need to figure out of 4, which one are you, and then just stick by it and do it for 10 years, so that you become number 1 in that particular field, and brands will pay you so much amount of money that you won't be able to believe.
That's